Hello and welcome, everyone. You are listening to the Crack Podcast. Just checking in. How you getting on? I hope you're well. How have you been? Staying out of trouble, no doubt. Good. Yeah, so if you're well and I'm well, I'll get on with it. Welcome to this episode. Nothing in particular to speak about. I'm just gonna give you a new episode. Yeah, what have I been up to? Well, it's my day off. It's my last day off. Back to work tomorrow. When I say last day off, I don't mean like I had, it wasn't like I was on annual leave. It was just my days off. And today I went back into work because I'm a keen bean drilling machine. What was it? Lane mean? George Foreman. Anyway, yeah, I went back in to do a course. Took a few hours. I get the time back in toil. So I'm going to come home early for my night shift. That's the plan. Yeah, so if you join as a dispatcher, you may find yourself being mentored by Lewis. The dispatcher who hits his microphone. There we go. Yeah, it was fine. Just, I don't know what to tell you about it. Turned up at work and learned a little bit. Got the time back. But this morning went to give some plasma. It was 9:15. Got up early. Went to the gym. Left the gym a bit late. Don't know if you can hear the washing machine in the background. Brilliant. And yeah, mad rush this morning. Got home, a couple of bits of toast in the toaster. Well, bread in the toaster. Put the thing down, put the coffee on. Jumped in the shower. Cleaned myself up. Got out, poured the coffee, buttered the toast, put some jam on it. And then I was out the door. And then I couldn't get parked. But I got in, and I donated, and I finished, and then I went to work, and then I came home, and I've been shopping, and we're going to have lasagna. Because it's like it's a pre-made thing. We don't make lasagna from scratch. We're not Italian chef. But no. What have I got on this list to talk about here? What have I got? Oh, yes. Yes, some sad news. Like I say, I was heartbroken. It's a bit saddened because we are on the hunt for a house, which means we hide in the bushes with rifles. When a house goes past, shoot in the back. Just trying to look for a house that we can afford, and one that fits a pretty specific set of what we want. We're not fussy, but we have standards. And we found a house, and it was lovely, and it looked beautiful. And Charlotte contacted the people appropriate to see who could let us have a viewing, and it was all organised. And then she got a voicemail today saying somebody's putting an offer. Go fuck yourself. So she messaged me, told me about that voicemail. That's not exactly what they said, but that's how I'm receiving it. And yeah, kind of bummed out about that. I sort of had, I'd already started to plan out. The garden has a lot of stones in it, and I was going to remove them all. And I was going to put a vegetable plot in the middle, and then there's going to be a shed, and I was going to have a compost heap in the bottom corner, and everything was already in my head coming together. And then, I got the inside laid out. And okay, so that can be my room where I can do my podcasts. I can put my bookcases in there, maybe DVDs. There's the bedroom. There's another little bedroom that could be for the baby. But she's not pregnant. Just once we get a house, Bubba, as it goes. That's the progression. So there was that. Yeah, bummer. So no house. Although it wasn't the only house in the world. It was just one I was keen on. And somebody else gets to live in it. But that's alright. That's okay. That's fine. Let's take that off the list there. Yeah, this place isn't falling apart. It's we're only to be here for a few years. I think it's been 5 years now, 6 years. However long it is, we got a letter in the post from the bank saying your insurance is going down, which is nice, but obviously means the shit in here isn't really worth insuring that much. So, yeah, I'm ready to get a house. That big step. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I appear to have yawned. Yeah, so on the hunt for a house, and Oh, I deleted. Yeah, Jesus. So I deleted the Instagram app, I deleted Twitter, I deleted Threads, I deleted Reddit. I don't use Facebook. What was it? I deleted all social media. Delete Snapchat a long time ago. I don't have a TikTok. Well, I've got a TikTok for the podcast. But anyway, deleted them all. And then within about 3 days, downloaded one called LinkedIn, which I'd always pronounce as LinkedIn. But that was just me misreading it because I'm a fool. But yeah, I downloaded that. And then I didn't really know how it worked. I just went through my. I just sort of went like, right, who have I got on Instagram? Them. Looked them up. Oh, they got one. Follow. Them. They have one. Follow. Did that. And yeah, so it would appear I've got this underlying urge to always have some kind of social media, but LinkedIn's. So people publish CVs. And I couldn't find me. I was pissed off earlier on. I was in a bad mood today. I was just negative air. I was in a bad mood, and so I don't hate my job. Obviously, I'm still going to go. I'm still going. I still give it, effort when I'm there. I turn up on time. I do the work, and I leave, and I get paid, and it's lovely. And then when a course comes up saying, "Would you like to mentor the next generation of dispatchers?" Yes, I will go and do that. So I've not checked out, but this LinkedIn thing I put in my job, and then I followed appropriate things I'm interested in, filmmaking and the such. And I got a thing saying, we need voiceover artists with Scottish accents who can read English. And I thought, well, fucking hell, man, I can do that. Hi there, my name's Lewis. So I was applying to that, and it's like, please upload your resume. The fuck's a I don't have a CV. Never a CV. And every job application I've ever filled out has been like, I went to school on this date, and I went to this. Basically, you put in a CV. So, because I've forgotten when I went to school, and when I worked here, and when I worked here, and when I worked here, and all that kind of stuff, I thought, right, now I did that with the job application for the job I have now. Can I view that? So I went to nhsscotland.com, careers, whatever it is, and I hit the sign in thing. And I put in my email address, and I couldn't remember my password. So I tried every single fucking password ever used in my life, right back to my high school ones. I don't know why, because I didn't apply in high school. And none of them worked. None of them. So, click the little thing that says, I've forgotten my password. You get an email from them. Ding. Hi, Lewis. Your email address is not registered with us. Now, well, that's fucking bullshit, because if I type in NHS Career Scotland, I get previous emails from you telling you I've got a job. Okay. So I'm going to have to look for my CV, because to apply for this job, for the voiceover stuff, it needs a CV, and they want dates. I'll be like, oh, what's your experience? And I was like, I went to uni for drama, performance, all that jazz. Like, okay, when did you go there? I don't fucking know, a long time ago. 2011? No, it wasn't. I read about it then. 2012? Nope, I don't. 2020? No, it was before that. I don't remember, alright? But even then, I was like, for that LinkedIn, it was like, so what's your current job? Like, oh, this is my job. When did you start that? I don't know, man. Long time ago. What did you do before that? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so, bad mood today. So I'm sorry, if you're on the treadmill trying to burn off, maybe a McDonald's you shouldn't have had, or if you're doing the housework and you're trying to stay upbeat, or maybe you're in the car and you're hoping for a bit of lightheartedness. Hello, drive safe, alright? Check your blind spot. Oh, there's that chair creaking. Yeah, sorry. Need to be a bit more lighthearted. Is there anything fun to tell you? Oh, I got some good news now. So my friend was in Inverness, and did I tell you about this? Well, I'm going to tell you again. He said, are you working today? And I said, no. And he said, I'm coming through. And I said, fine. That's good. You want to hang out? Yes, I do. Do you want to go for lunch? My sir, I would love to go for lunch. May Charlotte join us? I would love it if Charlotte joined us. So the three of us went out for lunch. It was lovely. When we were dining, I had macaroni. He said you need to get some paint. Not for like Art Attack or, personal paint, like building paint. Alright, groovy. Where do you get that? B&Q, home base? No, there's a paint shop Well, fuck me, I never knew that. Let's go to the paint shop. So I went to the paint shop, and beside it, there's a Chinese food store. Now, you're probably thinking, what do you mean, like rice? No, you racist fuck, there's more than that, okay? I love Chinese takeaway, to the point that I am large. It's my own fault, it's indulgence, what happens. You don't move, food's gonna remain. I found this place, and I had heard the stories, but I never knew where it was. My mother had told me about it, and I walked in, and it was just like...
I never dreamed that I would climb over the moon in ecstasy, but nevertheless it's there that I'm shortly about to be.
Oh man. So I ran around, and I got some... I watch a lot of videos online of people making Chinese food at home, and when I get my house with a garden, I'm going to get a massive big gas tank thing, and I'm going to make Chinese food at home. It's good to have a dream, What's yours? I don't really care. What's mine? I'm going to make chow mein at home, like takeaway style. If it costs me, £500,000, if I had that amount, however much a house costs. They're not cheap, guys. Houses are not fucking cheap. So I was in this Chinese place, and I got little raw prawn crackers, these little see-through discs, and put them in oil, they grow into prawn crackers. I got soy sauce, I got creamed corn, which you're probably wondering what the fuck is that. I don't know what it is, I don't really want to know. It's like sweet corn that's been cut off the cob and then probably cooked in sugar, and you're a heavy guy, aren't you, Lewis? Yes, I am, and this is why I eat this shit. I also found root beer, American root beer, A&W, which I do understand they sell in Tesco in the American aisle, but it was still fun to find the Singapore version. Unnecessary as fuck. But basically, yeah, I'm going to go back there, and one day, when I have the house, I'm going to buy one of their massive woks, and I'm going to make lovely Chinese food. So there you go, guys. Alright, I found a little bit of happiness in this great world. We were out walking the dog earlier, and the heavens opened up, got soaked. But it was nice. Very refreshing. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Just not a tremendously bad mood. It feels like I lost this house. I didn't put in an offer. I just said I'd go and view it. Good Lord, I wanted it. So yeah, but the positive is, we don't get a house now, we have longer to save, and the longer we save, the lower the mortgage payments are per month. Every silver lining has a cloud. That's not right, but yeah, there's that. And I had to contact one of my little banks, because I have a lot of bank apps. Basically, whenever I find a good savings account, I download it and send them I'd like to open an account, please. And I had one with First Direct, and you put £300 a month in for a year or whatever, and it would be a year, and then you get 7% interest. And I was like, well, that's the best I can find. So now I don't have the £300 to take out of my pay, but I've got a savings account. Nobody asked. Well, I'm telling you, So for my savings account, I would take £300 out and put into this First Direct thing, and that was cool. And then basically after 12 months, you get the interest, which is like £136 something. Put it all back in the savings, and there you go. You've got the money you would have had sitting there, but now it's got a little bit more interest, and then you've got your £140 up. Splendid, good, cool. So I did that, and then when that account, I don't want to say expired, but it came to its end, and I was waiting for the interest to be applied. No, I went into the app, and the account was gone. Like, just gone. Like, not empty, not regular savings account, £0. Just not there. I was, oh dear. What's going on here? So I opened the little customer chat thing, and immediately, hello Lewis, I am Shane. Hi Shane. How may I help you today? Hi Shane, so my money's disappeared. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you trying to transfer money? Are you wanting to open a savings account? Oh, you're a robot. Okay. So it took a very long time, and eventually I got through to, I believe, real Shane. Or the man Shane was pretending to be, this AI fuck. And he told me not to worry, it comes back in about 5 days. But, where's my money, man? Get kind of freaked out. So, yeah, cheerful chats today. Jesus. Do I have any other happy news to share? Missing money, fucking losing houses. Yeah, I don't really have that. Don't have my CV. That's just something else to worry about now. Trying to work out and backtrack and look up emails. When did they start here? When did they start there? I don't know. It's a dispatcher. Before that was a call handler, and then before that I worked in Tesco, and before Tesco I was a gardener, and before I was a gardener I was a gift shop attendant and a cafe counter assistant, and what else have I done? Gardener, worked in a cinema, worked in a hotel, worked in a theme park, worked in a warehouse. Used to make these things called bedroom folders. Yeah. Jesus, that was a miserable job. Yeah. I've had many jobs, As a waiter as well. I was very, very, very bad at that. I've also started a second job. That's been delightful. I'm a KP now, alright? You want a pot cleaned? I'm your guy. I'll clean that pot. You want some dishes stacked up and put in the dishwasher? I'm your guy. I will not let you down. Okay? I'll take those bin bags out. Like when I worked on the set of that movie. I told you what the film was? I don't think so. It might be on my LinkedIn. It's not. When I was there, I moved bins. I'm good at that. Be a bin man. Alright, have I got any happy things to tell you about? Got rid of doormat. Where the fuck did I write that down? Basically, the wee dog pissed on the doormat at the bottom of the stairs, and I came downstairs, this little red... Red? Jesus, no. Dark. It wasn't red. Fuck, if it was red, I'd have phoned a vet or a priest. Came down the stairs, and there was this dark stain on the doormat. Oh. Great. Drop down. Yep, I was pissed. Put outside for a while on the doorstep, and we have a neighbour downstairs. I've probably spoken about him before. Don't think he listens. Maybe he does. Watches outside quite a lot. I don't think he's got much going on, but he watches, moves the bins around, and yeah. Anyway, he moved the door. Well, maybe he didn't. Maybe somebody else did. But somebody moved the doormat onto our doorstep completely instead of on the side. Like, we kept it on our wee garden bed. Basically, he was clearly upset and they can't. So I came back today and looked at them like, yeah, that's not really clean. I can still see the dark thing on it. So I binned it, went to Aldi's, not connected, got myself some lunch, and when I was there, looked into their middle aisle, where you find like barbells and spare bumper for your car, that they're random shite, and oh, bang, doormats. So I bought one. £5. Yeah, fucking dancer. So, new doormat, that's nice, that's nice. It'd be nice to get that from a new house, but that's not to be at the moment. Yeah, so that's what's going on. That was. I got a reply from the car finance. Did I tell you about that either? See, I don't listen back to my podcasts, and I've had quite a lot going on lately. As I said, starting a second job and some creative endeavours. But no, there was a thing came out, and it was like, oh, by the way, if you took a car out on finance during this time, you might have been fucked over. Once again, that wasn't how they worded it. That's how I read it. I was like, oh, well, I was the night manager at a resort when I did that, and I got a car on finance. Maybe I got fucked over. So I filled out the details and sent off the thing. Got an email back from the folk. Thank you, we've received your, was it complaint or query? Whatever. They'd received it. Okay, cool. Now what? Give it a few more weeks. Hi, Lewis. Yeah, we've looked at it and we've done no wrong. Yeah, well, you would say that, wouldn't you, now? But I'm going to take their word for it. But I was, kind of secretly hoping I was about to get some sort of life-changing amount of money. A few hundred, quid, pound, pennies. I was expecting a little bit of cash. Alas, was not the case. But it was nice to know I wasn't taken advantage of. But check it out, guys. If you took out a car on finance, go to the money saving expert. Google, did I get fucked over with my car finance? And then you find the website. His name's Martin Lewis, and there's boxes. You type in your details, your name, your address, the dates you think you got the car, the make and model of the car, and if you know your numbers and stuff. And then what happens is you get sent an email, and they've taken that information, but put that information into a formatted email, like very legal, all the jargon. Based on the Consumer Act of 19, I am requesting the information. And then you even, in the box at the bottom, you put in the company you got the finance through. For myself, it was Ford. So you put it in that. And then they even send you the email address. So all you have to do is honestly copy, paste, send it. And there's a chance you might get some cash. For the sake of 10 minutes, guys, you might get some cash. Alright, so I think it behooves you. You owe it to yourself. Go and check it out. Get some cash. I didn't. That's life. That's just how it goes. So all the people say. Anything else been going on? I've been digging the gym. I mean, I'm back on the weights. But, yeah, when I can't sleep, I go to the gym now. So like 2 a.m, I'll go there. It's nice. It's quiet. Every machine's free, apart from the fucking one you want. But that's alright. There's like 2 other guys there. But, I was in there, I was on the bench. What was I doing? Probably bench press on the fucking bench. And there's one guy standing right in front of the mirror, flexing and posing and stuff. I'm like, you know what? Alright. Guy's proud of his work, that's fine. In the mirror, I see the 3 of us there, and I see the other guy. He's walking away down to the far end of the gym. Okay, go back into my sets, focus. 20 minutes goes by and I'm finished. Nice. Wipe the bench down, because just do that, please, if you go to the gym, just wipe down the machine. Put the dumbbells back, and I look around, and the guy I'd seen walking past earlier has stripped down to his underwear. He's not doing anything weird, he's just working out in his boxers. Alright. That's cool. But there's big mirrors, so I'm assuming he was watching himself work out, because I didn't stare. It was just a bit of a sort of double take. You look around and whoa. Alright. I wish I had that confidence. Just work out my boxers. And then, yeah, it's quite nice. You drive home and it's dark and it's peaceful, and I go back into the car park. I'm the only person around. The whole world is asleep. Good morning! Jesus, fuck. My neighbour was out. My other neighbour, I've got a few neighbours, and I live in a block of flats. She was out because it was raining. It was like 3 a.m. It was raining, and she was putting umbrellas over her plants in the garden. I near shat myself. So be aware of that. If you work out in the early hours, you might see who's going about at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it may surprise you. Yeah. There's a guy, because I go to the gym after work, so if I'm working, I'll go before work, so I have to set my alarm before 5, I try to get up there for 5, and I got up there the other day, and the guy that maintains the car park, cleans the car park, whatever he is there, and he was litter picking. Yes, big tong things, this big bin bag. And because he works in a car park and it's dark, he wears a high-vis jacket. Safety first. I'm like, alright, I respect that. I understand that. It's a very good idea. However, what had me giggling in my car just before I went in, he must have been cold because he put his big black fleece over the high-vis jacket and proceeded with his work. Okay, buddy, what's wrong with this picture here? Yeah. But I'd like to thank him for picking up all the fucking McDonald's cartons and things like that, because I ain't gonna. I'm gonna have to make sure I edit out that large truck that just drove past. That was just lovely. Still, have you heard that? I should have edited it out, so you're not gonna hear it. Yeah. But I think is that everything I've got? I think so. I've got no listener mail. I don't imagine I do. I still have to get the website sorted, and I got to get this Legends of Lore, but I've got some other thing going on. But when that's done, guys, I'll drop a gear, and I'll let you know if I get anywhere with this voiceover work, because that'd be lovely. That'd be very nice. I wouldn't leave my job to do it. It's not a career. It's just, no, we want to do this on like a training website. We just need somebody with a Scottish accent who can record things with a Scottish accent. I can record things and I have a Scottish accent. Top of the morning to you. That was Irish as fuck. Why did I say that? Haha, oh hi, the new. I hate Scottish accents. I do understand. Oh, you have a Scottish accent. Yeah, but have you ever seen Brave? Couldn't get through it. Can't handle Scottish accent. Can't do it. Yeah. When I was working on the film set, I told you this in the episode, I was talking to one of the guys, and then Scottish films came up, and he was asking what Scottish films I was into, and I was, well, I do love Highlander. But I struggle to watch Scottish films because I find the accents so horrendous to listen to. Oh, okay. But Braveheart, is it offensive if I ask if you like Braveheart? Mate, I fucking love Braveheart. Okay, I know how stereotypical that is, but that's a great film. Local Hero, that's another lovely film. It's a Scottish film. It's filmed up here. Muddy. Trainspotting. It's pretty good. Right, what was the point of that? I don't know. I'll let you know how I get home. I'm going to apply for that voiceover work. It's like $175. I think it is like, what was it? Not 5 hours, 3 hours they want of. I don't know what I'm reading. It just said like if I get the job, I don't know what it is I'm meant to read. So it could be the most horrendous, Mein Kampf, the audiobook, right? In a Scottish accent. Oh, for $175. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But I'll let you know. And if you want to get in touch, if you want to send an email, guys, it's through the website. I'll put the link below as I do. And I do believe that is everything for this week from what I can tell. I'm sorry I didn't plan this out. I just found I had a spare, I was going to say 30 minutes. It takes 30 minutes to record it, and then it takes about 40 minutes to edit it. So I had a spare hour and a bit. Because we got lasagna in the oven. Alright, that's coming together nicely, I hope. Fucking love lasagna. Oh, man. Oh, looking forward to that. I got some ice creams in the freezer. Summertime. Summer breeze. Anyway, although, what was the one we had? I went to Aldi and I got ice cream. I got like Magnum, but their version. It's probably not called Magnum. It would be called like Glock. It's like a rip-off. I got their one. There's double caramel, which means there's chocolate. You break through that, but before you get to the ice cream, guys, there's a layer of caramel. Holy shit, this is good. So I had that, and then we were in Tesco, and for Tesco Club Card price, I think it was under £3. You can get you can get a pack of 3 Magnums. I thought, well, if I like the Aldi rip-off shit, I like the real deal. You know what I mean? Like, surely if you like Lidl's cornflakes, if you get Kellogg's cornflakes, you're gonna like it. You would think. Well, as you can tell, 'twas not the case. 'Twas not indeed. The Magnum one's very chemically tasting, but I don't know if that's just me getting older and realising that the joy the world once held as a child is gone. And you lose your house, guys. It wasn't my house. Didn't lose it. Still got somewhere to live, but it's been dramatic. I wanted that house. I'll find another one. So yeah, the Magnum ice cream was a bit chemically, but then I think Charlotte agrees with me. It'd been in the freezer for a long time. Hours. And when we started eating it, the ice cream's bam, hitting the fuck. See, when I do these podcasts, I move my hands around when I talk. I'm also minding myself eating a Magnum ice cream to give you the full immersive experience. Yum. Voice acting, guys, hire me. Yeah, so the ice cream comes, it's sort of soft, so I don't know if they put something into it to stop it. Maybe your freezer's broken. It's not fucking broken. The Aldi ones were fine. It's the real deal that's wrong. Right, gang. Right. Thank you very much. Okay, now Yeah, I'll bring it to an end. So thank you very much, Blackmail, for the theme tune. Thank you, Cora, for your artwork, giving us the logo. Thank you, dear listener, for your time. Okay. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I know there are a lot of podcasts out there, so it means a lot to me that you have the time to listen, and you pick this one. Also, plethora, that means a lot. Now, if you want to get in touch, I'll put the link to the website below. Email, fucking anything, I don't mind, alright? Email it in, I'll read it out within reason. $175 for 3 hours, okay? But yeah, feel free. I wish you a happy birthday if you want. It's July 4th today. This is the day in Jaws that kid gets fucked up. And then his wife. No, his mother. His mother slaps Brody later on. You let him in the water. It was the mayor. He was pressurizing the fucking sheriff to do it, alright? Although if you read the novel, got it right there on the shelf. I read that when I worked in the cinema, overnight shift. What was the cinema? The cinema? I worked in the resort. Jesus, there's me hitting the mic again. Amateur. Better not saying this is a fucking audition tape to those voiceover folk. Yeah, you just kind of kept hitting the microphone. Yeah, read that book in the night shift. The mayor is under the pressure of the mob to keep the beach open. There's a lot going on in that book, okay? Jaws. Got the poster right ahead of me. Not the book, the film. Should have watched that tonight. It's a great film. Fuck. So until next time, guys. Until next time. You look after yourself. Alright? Be good to each other. Don't take any shit. But just be good. Alright, I'll speak to you next time, guys. Bye for now.